Okay, let's give you guys another example. So here, integrate this. Hang on. So here, integrate this. So looking at this, you can imagine this as being like one block multiplying another block here. So this is your cos of x here. Put this into here, and then your sine squared, sine squared. So you can put this into here. So this thing here is in effect this thing multiplying with this thing here. Okay, so notice that everything's the same except from that this here is negative and this here is positive. So let's just try and tidy this up. So let's just concentrate on this bit here. So we're not considering the integral here. We are just trying to tidy this up. Okay, so on a separate note, we are just trying to tidy this up. So visualize this as being a half, and then this thing here is another fraction, and then this thing here is a half, and then you got your plus, and then this is your fraction here. So remember, we are just trying to tidy this bit up, and then later on, well, we're going to tidy up, and then later on we will put whatever we've got back into here. Okay, so at the moment we are just tidying this bit up. So we can visualize this thing here as this thing here. Remember when you multiply the conjugate of something, it becomes really simple. So for example, if you have, let's say, plus 3 and then x minus 3, then you're going to get 3x, and then later on you're going to get minus 3x. The two middle terms will cancel each other out. So in effect, you just have this times this, and then this times this. Okay, so when if you multiply this out, it will simply become this. So it's just this times this, and then this times this. The middle terms will cancel each other out. So when you multiply this thing out, it will give you this. Okay, and then now using one of the entities that I asked you to memorize. So this bit here. If you look at this here, so we have a way of breaking up cos squared of x. So now we have a way of breaking this up. Okay, so hang on. If you look at this, hang on. If you look at this, here, don't forget this is x here, and then hang on. At the moment we've got a bubble here and a bubble here. So if you happen to put this bubble into here, it will be 2 on the outside, and then in this small bubble here, you're going to have the 2x itself. So just bear that in mind. So this whole thing here will become 4x. Okay, because if you look at this formula, it's saying whatever x is, you put it into just the x here, not the 2, just into the x here. But in our case, we've got the 2x here, so we've got to put the 2x into this x here, so it will become a 4x. Okay, so it will become cos 4x. Okay, so from here, using this, it will then take us to here. With the 4x here. There is a 4x here. Okay, so now tidy this up. That will then become this, and then blah blah blah. So when we tidy up the whole thing, it becomes this. Quite simple here. Okay, so earlier we had this, and then we went away and tidy this bit up. This bit turns out to be this bit here. Okay, so this is exactly the same as this. So now we can just integrate this. So that would be this. Okay, so an alternative method, which I will show you in the next video. Okay.